Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the M6 series. Behind me today we have the M6-141, the third biggest tractor Kubota makes. And with the M6 series, it is the last tractor that Kubota makes fully on their own, with their own engine, transmission, front axles and sort of thing. Once you get up to the M7 and M8, you can get a couple different companies in there, whether it be the engine or transmission front axles. Anyway, today we're going to do a little bit of an overview talking about the tractor, working our way from the front to the back like we normally do. So we're going to jump right into it, talking about the M57 self-leveling loader. So talking about the loader on the M6, there's a few different options. Again, they have the Kubota loader, or here we like to sell the Allo. In this case, they either make the M56 regular loader or the M57 self-leveling. Again, you're always going to notice that self-leveling with the black cover on the top there. It really identifies it from a distance that it's self-leveling. With this loader, you're going to be lifting about 5,000 pounds. I think it's a touch under that, but gives you a great idea. It lifts a lot. You know, lots of power there. So up front, you're generally going to be putting the third function on the front. You know, if you're doing the snow removal, it's going to be for those extendable blades. And in the ag industry, you're going to have grapples or silage kind of applications. For the buckets, there's quite a few different options on there. To get with the 101, you're going to be about an 86 or 92 inch bucket. Once you get up into the 141, a little bit bigger of a stance, you're going to have like that 98 to 100 inch bucket, depending on what you're looking to do with it. So moving on from the loader itself, talking about the front axle. From factory, you can get the front suspension. It's quite a pricey option, but depending on the application, it is worthwhile. Dealing with the front axle, all M6s have the bi-speed with them. So whenever you're going to turn, the front wheel is turning at twice the speed of your rear, which is nice. It gives you that nice smooth turn and a lot tighter than if it didn't have that. It's really nice in the ag industry, whenever you're at the head of that field, turning a lot tighter, smoother, and faster, which results in a little bit better productivity. Moving on to the engine itself, this series comes in 4 different engine sizes. You can get the 101, the 111, the 131, and the 141. In this case right here is the 141, which is the biggest in the series and the most deluxe. One drawback to the M6, and it's very minor but very unexpected, is it still comes with halogen lights. At a tractor of this size and this cost, it doesn't make any sense why it's not just standard with LED lights, because there is a ton of lights on this. You have 4 headlights and then 4 work lights just along the front alone. That should be all LED to help with productivity in that. But saying that, there is a lot of nice creature comforts whenever we get into the cab. It is about 65 inches wide in that cab. You have that full air ride suspension seat. Even the steering wheel itself is fully adjustable with tilt as well as telescopic. And dealing with the transmission on the M6 lineup, it is power shift. It is the first unit in the Kubota lineup that has that. You know, it's 3 ranges, 24 speed overall. So you got your high, low, medium, 8 button up, button downs on each range kind of idea. One nice feature that we haven't sold too many of, but is with the loader controls itself. You can get the electronics, so basically you're using it right from the armrest itself. So you can pretty much do every function with the tractor right there, kind of like the M7, but on a smaller scale. Makes a nice easy package that way. You're not moving all around all that, not reaching way out. Again, if you're using this all day, as you should be with this size of tractor, you want less movement as possible, just to increase that productivity. It really sucks if you're kind of doing something tillage wise and then having to switch to something with the loader and you're reaching all the time with that with your arm, switching between the loader controls. So in that very deluxe cab, you're going to have your heat and air conditioning. It's going to like cook you right out of there on a day like today. So a tractor like this, like you're purchasing it to work it all day long. You want to be comfortable in there, and that cab delivers on that. And moving on from that too is your tire options. There is lots of different tire options. You can go right from the snow tractors with Nokian radials in there to what we have currently, the Midas radials. Again, this one has cast centers as well as 3 weights on each side. You can see one visibly outside. We have 2 on the inside so that it's not sticking out on the side to make it kind of an awkward tractor in and around your fence lines and stuff like that. It makes it a very wide stance, a little bit too wide kind of idea for most applications. So this way it's nice and streamlined. But again, back to the tires, lots of different options. Whatever you're kind of looking for is available. We've sold them with snap-on duals and stuff like that. You can customize it however needed for whatever application suits. And then after that, moving back to the 3-point hitch, fully deluxe. You know, it does finally come with that button for lowering and lifting your 3-point hitch on the outside. It's just fully integrated, makes it nice and awesome that way. The lift capacities on the 3-point hitch are going to suit whatever piece of tillage or hay equipment you have. It comes standard with 2 sets of remotes. You can add a 3rd and 4th if need be, depending on the application. Again, there's lots of extra work lights you can get for the back there. Unfortunately, it all comes halogen. You can upgrade to light bars and such with the LEDs if needed, and highly recommended. So that kind of brings us to the end of today's video. It's kind of a quick summary of what's available for your M6. You may not see it at your local dealership. Kind of gives you a quick idea that way, all set up with the self-leveling loader. It's not a tractor you're going to see everywhere and be for everyone, but it is a beautiful tractor, and it's great to see it here. So if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, please leave them down below.